What is up, besties? I know that y'all are going to yell at me right away, so let me just get this out of the way to my mama bears that watch out for me. I love y'all. I know I shouldn't be working. I know that I should still be grieving. However, this is a really good way for me to test where my energy levels are at so that eventually I could do private readings, because I have probably like 30 people still waiting on a reading right now. So if you're one of them, if you could just let me know in the comments that you're seeing this, that you're patient, because I've had maybe like 3 people reach out and say they wanted a refund, which by the way, all sales are final. But I'm at the point where if you want a refund because you can't empathize with the fact that the love of my life died, and that doesn't adjust well with your schedule, like, not to throw shade, but I don't want to work with anybody that can't have empathy for me. So, you know, if you want a refund, that's totally fine, but just know that I won't read for you in the future, because, you know, before I make a decision like that, I always put myself in someone else's shoes. And so I was like, well, I have my own psychic, because every psychic needs a psychic. And I was like, all right, well, what would I do if I bought a reading and then she found out? And I was like, immediately, I was like, oh my God, like, I'll wait 3 months. Like, let me know what you got to do. Like, put yourself first. So, you know, not to throw shade at anybody, but, you know, if you don't have patience for someone while they're grieving a death, you might want to look at yourself a little bit. I'm just saying. Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but it's not like I decided to lose the love of my life. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm trying to make anybody have to wait. I don't enjoy this either. I am a Virgo stellium. I have 3 Virgo placements. I like to be productive. So anyway, to get that rant out of the way, and honestly, you know what? If y'all want a refund because you can't wait and can't empathize, whatever. But if you're seeing this in the future, then just ignore that entire message. And hi, welcome to the channel. I'm sorry that you're meeting me in such a interesting chapter of my life. 1010. I don't know why. Has anyone else been seeing 1010 lately? Because I just saw that in my mind's eye, and 1111. I think the collective is going through a big shift. I don't think it's just me. But anyway, so this is going to be one of those test readings where I see where my energy levels are at, because I'm hoping to get back to private readings next week. I'm hoping. So for those that already booked, you guys will be hearing from me soon. Just please bear with me. The brain fog is bad. And my energy, I'm trying, man. I really am. But, you know, I only found out like 3 weeks ago. So give me some patience, please. But all right. So basically what I want to do today is I don't have the energy to cover Beyonce, but I think this will be a great way to cover something of Beyonce without actually doing the full Beyonce deep dive. So if you haven't been aware of the news, I guess Jaguar Wright went on Piers Morgan's show and made a whole bunch of claims about Jay Z being evil. And so, you know, Jay and Bay put out a cease and desist about their character. So basically, I want to take a look at, you know, what we kind of expect to see in this reading. So all alleged, oh my God, as I cut the deck, Lover's reverse with King of Wands reverse. If you guys have seen my, I don't remember which reading it is. I think it's the reading that's specifically focused on Jay Z, where I saw them debating on breaking up as like a means of, you know, keeping my hands clean. Yeah, I'm seeing OJ Simpson with the, if the gloves don't fit, you must acquit. So I want to look at why they did the deceased and assist, whatever the fuck it's called. See, the brain fog's real, y'all, so bear with me. The channeling's good, brain fog not so much. So let's look, all alleged. Why did they send the cease and desist letter? Are they worried? Are they afraid that the truth will be spilt? All alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Thank you to everybody that sits through 30 seconds of ads. It's a free and easy way to support my page. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button. We've been talking, they're just now talking about the tunnels and they're still not willing to admit it, which I told y'all, I feel like they're gonna, and honestly, I'm not really all that mad about it, because if they want to handle us with kitty gloves, I don't really think a lot of the world could handle what's really going on. So we also have to understand that for everyone's mental health as a collective, we're probably better off not knowing it being verified, but I told y'all about the tunnels. So all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. One more shuffle, please, Spirit. Why did Jay Z and Beyonce do the cease and desist letter? Let's get into it. Oh, I'm so excited. And I had to use Haunted House, so that already tells me something. Well, yeah, that makes sense. I just heard running out the clock. Running out the clock. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but they're trying to run away from their connections to Diddy. That's exactly how this reads. Oh, fuck. That's the vibe. Oh, shit. Look at how she's batting away all these people. So think about it, right? Like for my tarot readers, the Six of Wands, you're being praised. But in the Seven of Wands, the same people that were praising you are now trying to attack you. So they're like, oh, fuck. What am I going to do? With the Wheel of Fortune, I heard running out the clock. Oh, my energy's so low. Bear with me, guys. Especially with that Devil card, it's like, I don't want them to know that I'm attached to this. And this is also reminding me of my relationships with other people, but then also where my money's going. So again, this also matches with what I said before, that there's something about the money surrounding Beyonce and Jay Z, because they're married, where it's like, we don't want you looking here. So we're trying to, I'm seeing whack-a-mole. It's like, let's try and make this die off so no one's looking at me. Look, they're not here. Yep, Judgment card's a public eye. Six of Wands reverse. It's like embarrassment and shame. Ace of Cups. I'm trying to remove myself. They're trying to remove themselves from the public eye. That's what's happening. I see them. I keep hearing hush money, and I'm seeing Google, and I'm seeing shit getting moved. So I don't know if there was like, it's giving me like false, not necessarily false news, but like maybe like news articles that Google wouldn't say is true. But it's actually got truth in it, and it's like we've been pushing it down for a while. I think they've been spending a lot of money to keep themselves out of the public eye right now. Whether that's through pushing their shit down in Google, whatever. Yeah, they're afraid of... It's like, where's my money going? Okay. Four Swords in reverse, Four of Pentacles, Page of Wands. You know what I'm hearing? If you guys ever saw Pretty Little Liars, got a secret, can you keep it? Whatever that fucking song is. And then it's reminding me of like the boogeyman under the bed. I'm going to be honest. Was Jaguar Wright talking about how Jay Z is just as evil as Diddy? Because that's the vibe here. This is kind of reminding me of like putting my D where it doesn't belong. And then there's a woman on this card. So... was that the stuff she, because I didn't watch the interview, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's so many Jaguar Wright interviews at this point, I get it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no shade, I love her, but I get it. Like, she's a truth spiller, that's fine. Allegedly, no facts here. But this is like, I think Jay Z is shaken. Like, what is it? The girls are shaken? I don't know. Whatever that saying is, but it's like, I see him shaking in his boots like, oh my God, where the money's going, where the money's going. He's afraid of getting caught. Like, that's the vibe here. This reads very much like where my money went. And also, we're trying to conserve our money, our energy too. Our money to put our energy into, are they doing any projects right now? Is like Beyonce, because this is kind of giving me like, let's create a distraction so you don't look there. So I wouldn't be shocked if like Beyonce dropped an album or a song or something, because it's like, we got to come up with something to make them worship her again so that they don't look at us. That's the vibe here. So I wouldn't even be shocked if Beyonce drops a song or something, or just drops something. It doesn't even have to be a song. Like maybe, you know how Taylor Swift just comes up with the dumbest random shit like, oh, I just bought a fucking mansion and now we're all focused on that. It's kind of giving me that vibe. Yeah, it's like, I don't want you to know where my money went. This is reminding me again of the underground. I said what I said. And then look at how there's bodies in this picture. So it's like, it's giving me this vibe of like, y'all think we're saviors, but in reality, if you guys knew what came behind us, because look at all these dead people, right? Maybe that's literal, maybe it's figurative. But it's giving me like, we look like saviors, but if you only knew. Yeah, I'm hearing that song. If you only knew what you had to finally see that. Oh my God. You need to get if he don't wanna love you the right way, he ain't gonna. Jay Z doesn't want y'all to see that this is a loveless marriage. That's another part. Because Ace of Cups reversed. It's like our success came at the cost of an illusion. This is their tower moments coming, and they're trying to avoid it with that Fool card in reverse. Their tower moments coming. Five of Cups, grief, okay. Grief about the talking. They don't want you guys to know who they really are. Yeah, I'm hearing the song, if you are what you say you are, then have no fear. But notice how in this Fool card, she's terrified. So again, it's giving me this vibe of like, our time is almost up. And notice how all these cups have like drinks in it. And what have we been hearing about, right? How the drinking is spiked and blah, blah, blah. I think Jay Z is definitely another Diddy. I feel like he favors women, though. I'm sure at that level of, it doesn't really matter. I guess it's semantics. I'm sure he's slept with everybody. It seems like everybody sleeps with everybody. It's giving me, I don't know if anyone's seen the sci-fi show Sense8, but spoiler if you haven't, at the end they have this like giant orgy. It's like an orgy, just like, technically the orgy in that is full of love, but what I'm seeing is the orgy for a reason. If you know, you know. I mean, at this point everybody knows. Yeah, internet, we don't want this to end. They're trying to save their relationship. They're trying to do damage control is kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. Because look at how in this Six of Swords there's a man abusing a woman. So it's like, I don't want y'all to know what we've been doing. This passes the vibe check for Jaguar Wright. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm not shocked. But with the World card reversed next to the Hierophant, it's like, gotta keep up the illusion of our marriage, the illusion of, you know, we're perfect. We're the power couple. Don't look here. Don't look there. That's the vibe. But again, with the underground system, I really do feel like there's tunnels. I don't know if they're going to tell us the truth. I'm going to be honest, because it feels like they're trying to protect us, mentally speaking. But look at how this Hierophant card, it's like, it's giving me, has anyone seen, oh my God, what is it called? Something Boy. See, I'm telling you, the brain fog is so bad. Wow, I feel so dumb. Adam Sandler, Waterboy. Thank you, Spirit. Where it's like, no, daddy, don't. Like, that's what I just heard in my mind, because they're trying to make it funny for me. But look at the hand gesture, right? Behavior analysis, you're going like that. It's to create distance. So the vibe is like, we're trying to create distance. We don't want you to see what we really do, what we're really about, what we're really into. So I don't know if that means Beyonce's about it too, but I need to have the energy to be able to do a reading like that. Look at that. Four of Wands is upright, and this looks like the culty one. So come on. It's like what we did for fame, to build up our home, to build up our... Yeah, look at that. Why is Nine of Swords next to the Four of Wands if they're innocent? Like, it just doesn't feel very innocent to me, especially with Justice card coming out in the very beginning reversed. It's like, I just keep hearing, like, time's up, and I'm seeing, like, a clock ticking backwards. I'm telling you, I really feel like they might try to use Beyonce as, like, a tool. So it's like, look here, don't look there. I wouldn't be shocked if she drops a new song, a new project, a new skincare line, anything. It's giving me like, I'm going to start something new so that the internet focus goes there, so that you're not focusing on the Diddy aspect. So I wouldn't be shocked if somebody drops something. It doesn't have to be a song. It could be like, oh, Beyonce did an interview when she hasn't done an interview in 10 years. It's a distraction. They're going to do some form of a distraction. They're going to come out in the public, do something, because it's like, you can't know how we got our happily ever after. That's the vibe of this. Yeah, wish fulfillment. And then remember, this card always lately reminds me of like the award ceremonies. And it's like, that shit's rigged. It's rigged. I'm sorry, allegedly. No facts here. What about Usher? What about Usher? What? The internet sleuths are connecting the dots, because that's why time's ticking. It's only a matter of time. People are because what I'm seeing is like, I'm seeing Usher, and it's like, I think they're going, we didn't think that they'd get canceled. Now they're starting to look at them. So if they can get them, how are they going to get, they're going to get us. Like, that's the vibe. I think Beyonce's the one that's freaking out the most. Jay Z's like, we could get ahead of this. Like, let's throw something new out. I think he's got like contingency plan upon contingency plan upon, but all of them. This is why the shit's taken so long. I feel like, allegedly, per my opinion, no facts here, I feel like all this Epstein, you know, and dids and all of it, I feel like it's a slow trickle. I feel like they've been knowing this shit. The more I read into this, this feels like it's carefully choreographed to not fuck with our mental. Either it's almost like a slowing down of the information that they've been having. That's kind of the vibe here. But I just see like Beyonce in particular being like, look at, they're even looking at Usher. Everybody loves Usher. So if they're looking at Usher and they're starting to get like a point of contention towards him, like, what is it going to be for us? So I do feel like they're looking at other people getting called out, and it's like, not me, not me, not me. Because I'm seeing hashtag me too, and then I'm seeing it crossed out, and it's like, don't look over here, don't look over here. So yeah, that's why they did the cease and desist. Yeah, it's like, we want to cut ties. We don't want it to look like we're involved. It's giving like, yeah, okay, I was at the party, but I didn't know, you know, like I was in room 4A. They were hurting people in 17C. Like, that's kind of the vibe. Oh, here's Dids. Okay. Yeah, what's hidden? Look at it. They're like, Diddy is now a burden. We want to cut ties. Don't look at me. Star card in reverse, right? But Eight of Pentacles. So it's like shady work businesses. And then Ace of Pentacles. Our money went into something involving Diddy. Jaguar's just spitting truth. This was a... Oh. This was a you know what we can do, bitch. That's what I just heard. Because you know how she was like... I'm being drawn to the interview Jaguar did where she was like, Jay allegedly, I don't know if it's true, but she said that she was cut with a box cutter by Jay, allegedly. So this is giving me like, you know how far we can take this. This was a warning shot. This was a warning shot to Jaguar. You know how much money we have. You know what we can do with it. And this is also reminding me of how, like, in the crooked cop shows that I watch, they drop the badge real quick. It's like, oh, I'm an FBI agent. Like, it's given that. So this is giving me, like, yeah, I'm hearing the song Informer again, which is about, oh! Did she say that Jay Z works for the, allegedly in entertainment purposes only, did she say that Jay Z is one of the people that is a informant? Because that kind of, look at how it's like, it's almost looking like it's tied to the arm. Do you see that? But it looks like a badge. Is Jay a plant too? I mean, probably at this point, let's be honest. But this is reading to me like he's got... Yeah, I'm hearing the song, I got friends in low places. Bro, this was Jay Z and Beyonce going, keep talking, bitch, watch what happens. This is giving... Oh. This was a warning shot. Now I'm hearing Kill Shot by Eminem. Is Jay Z a Fed? Is Jay Z a Fed, guys? Is he like Corey? Is he potentially working for the 3-letter alphabet too? Because it kind of reads like that, I'm going to be honest. I love doing that because it makes me want to remember the song, with the Whisper song. Tell me y'all remember that in the comments. Girl, let me whisper in you. I have to laugh or else this energy's horrible and the brain fog's real. Yeah, this is like I don't want to get exposed for my faulty business deals. And also, if she mentioned that he's a Fed, I don't know. Y'all got to tell me in the comments. Has she said that he's a Fed? Because if that's the case, I would agree. If it hasn't come out, then we'll see. But I just keep being drawn to this show that I love, Grimm, where it's like there was this FBI agent, but he was with the bad guys. So he used his badge to get into places, but then he would help like the guys that were hired to hit, like a hitman. Thank you, Spirit. See the brain fog. Oh my God. It's giving that vibe. Like, don't forget what we're capable of and who we're friends with. That's the fucking vibe, bro. This was a warning shot. Because notice how in this 10 of Wands, there's a woman. This is like, I'll get you too. Bro, I keep hearing Kill Shot. Bro, Jaguar, listen, honey. I think you know you're in danger, but girl, oh my God. What was that TikTok? It's like, you in danger, girl. That one? That's what I just heard. Ooh. Because it's like, I'll be damned if you expose me for what I've done with Diddy. I'll be damned. And it's correlated heavily with work. And notice how in this 8 of Pentacles, a woman is sacrificed. If you know, you know. I don't know how deep that goes, but I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I keep being drawn to O.J. Simpson. I did a reading on that with Nicole Brown. If you want to look that up, it was a really good reading. But this is giving me, like, if you don't shut your mouth, I keep drawing back to I got friends in low places. This was a warning shot. This was sure, Tom Hanks definitely didn't take out Isaac Cappy. Go check out that reading. If you know, you know. That's what this was. Oh my God. Holy fuck. This shit's getting real. Yeah, this is like where my money went. And remember how Diddy's house is white? This always reminds me of like underground, the money that was really flowing, right? Here's the imagery of his house. So pretty. Oh, look at that. Nothing going on here, but underneath, that's where the parties are. So I'm telling you, there's something about the money and it's like, don't follow the money. Don't tell them what I did. Don't tell me. Nope. Yeah, the sun is about exposing where the money went. I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time before their house of cards falls. It feels like it's a slow pull because Jay Z still got friends. He got friends in places he should not have friends, allegedly. This was a warning shot to Jaguar. But if I'm being honest, it wasn't a warning shot like shut up or I'll take you to court. This is like shut up or... Yeah, as I... Don't expose me for where my money's going and what I've done to people. Or I'll hurt you. This is giving eye for an eye energy, bro. This is really weird. Chariot. You're fucking up our escape plan. That's what I just heard. Oh, here's Bay. Okay. So Chariot. Did they separate already? Because I felt it. Sloan Bella covered it. I don't know who else. Probably some other psychics. I don't really watch YouTube as much anymore. I'm trying to be good and heal and shit. But this is giving me like... This is almost... Are they planning on separating? This feels like they might like separate. They're thinking about it. This feels to me almost something like the stress of all of this is impacting our relationship, so we've decided to separate for the time being, when in reality, they were never in love to begin with. Like, that's kind of the vibe here, I'm gonna be honest. They are doing everything they can so that y'all don't look at them the wrong way. Because look at Beyonce's in reverse, bro. And then remember, this is why you need to meet yourself at your core, because then you can read the depth and everything. Notice how there's a hare here, not a tortoise, so it's like they weren't thinking strategically. It's kind of, what is it? You know how Diddy's kind of at this point now where it's like, fuck it, it is what it is, so I'll let the cards fall, because he was more of like an overt narcissist where he showed his hand, so he wasn't thinking strategically. It was just like, well, fuck, I'm fucked. You know what I mean? They kind of have that mentality too. I think Beyonce was just kind of, I don't know if it's like naive or what, but we'll do that separately. But for her, there's something here about wanting to detach. This would be like... You know what it's reminding me of? How, I think it was Bill Gates. Didn't he like separate from his wife right before he got hit with like a bunch of financial shit? I think it was Bill Gates. It's given that same vibe. Like, or, how people that know how to manipulate will put their money, their will, like in the event of something, it'll go towards something else so that even if they die, the people still get fucked over. It's kind of given that vibe. Like, maybe their money is in a place where it can't be touched or something like that. Maybe we give the money to Beyonce and then it falls on Jay so that the money's safe. Like, there's something about like trying to keep the money safe, trying to keep as minimal damage as possible. Oh shit, Bieber. Wait, hold on, Bieber. You know, I feel like Spirit slowly gives me an idea. I would have to look at Beyonce separately, because I feel like every time I tap into her, I see the card fragmentation. So I think that's why I have a hard time villainizing her, because it almost feels like she's not there. So there's something up with that. I have to do it separately. But there's something here about Bieber as well. I feel like they all knew that Bieber was going to be the collapse of this because of, we saw it, right? We saw the 48-hour video and all of that. We know that he's broken. He chose the, being aggressive and drinking and drugging. It's pretty obvious something happened to him. So I do feel there's a connection with Bieber as well. I wonder if Beyonce saw videos or something. Because it's kind of giving me like, I don't want to look. I don't want to know. I don't want to. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe... Yeah, because I'm hearing the song, I don't want to know if you're playing me, keep it on the low. I feel like Beyonce's Stockholmed. She gives me like, when the Kim Porter book dropped, she was like, I have to admit it, I was Stockholmed. Like, it's kind of given that vibe. Whether or not the book is, you want to argue if it's real. It seems like the origin point was real, but whatever. I did that reading, check it out, if the Kim Porter book was real. But there's something here about Bieber being the house of cards. I wonder if Bieber was like one of the only ones that didn't pass the fucked up baton, or if God forbid he did, he must have been forced, because it's giving like Bieber was the beginning of the end for some reason. Like he screwed up a lot of people's play, because I feel like they couldn't turn him into another Usher. That's the thing. I mean, he's a Pisces, he's sensitive. That's not shocking. But there's something here about, I feel like there's a lot of tapes with Bieber. I'm gonna be honest. I almost wonder if Jay Z did a lot more of the dirt than Beyonce, and that's why it's like disconnect from Beyonce, keep the money there, run. They're just trying to make so many power moves that's kind of hard. I almost feel like, how do I explain this? Whack-a-mole would be the only way I know how to explain it. It's like I feel like I got their energy and it's like, psych, I'm over here. Like, that's the vibe. Three of Pentacles work. Don't want it to be... Yeah, you guys already know. They don't want it to be brought out. Three of Pentacles, in this card, someone's being abused. The Hermit in reverse, we don't want this being out in the public. The Intuitive card, High Priestess, you guys already know. Yeah, They're trying to figure out right now how to restructure. Because look at how, this is reminding me of Sam Smith, La 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 song, where it's, when your words mean nothing, I go la 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 la. They're trying to, I cover up my ears when you speak. It's like they're trying to avoid what's happening. It's like, how do we restructure? I almost wonder, allegedly, no facts here, if Beyonce started to go the country route because it was like, the more we get people talking about other shit, the more they won't look at us. I wonder if they already knew it was going to go down. Because I'm hearing my song is going down, I'm yelling timber. And maybe that's why she went down the country route. It's almost like I need to create a new version of me. It's almost giving me like trad wives. I don't know why I'm hearing trad wives. Is she going to try to go down that route where maybe she takes a different type of... It's almost... Because Queen of Swords is someone who's smart. It's an intellectual. And it's like... With it in reverse, next to the Tower card in reverse, it's like, how do we manipulate and restructure so that people aren't looking at us? This is giving, like, Beyonce waking up and having a quote-unquote identity crisis so that it breaks Google News and then we're not focused on what's going on with everybody. Like, why was Johnny Depp and Amber Heard live for us to watch, but Jeffrey and P. Diddy, we only get caricatures? We don't even get real photographs or videos. Like, ask bigger questions, because... These two are trying to outrun the clock. That's the vibe of this. And this was a warning shot to what's-her-face. This was a warning shot to Jaguar. Back deck, Magician. Are you kidding me? Magician is all about creating an illusion. And there's a guy on this Magician. So, again, what's up, Jay? Four Cups is like, I've been trying to detach from this and I can't. Seven of Swords, you're calling me on my shit. Oh, you're fucking up my illusion. The illusion of the Carters is falling. They know it with the Seven of Swords upright. Because look at that. There's a full moon right here, which gives exposing. And look at how Two of Cups is reversed. I'm telling you, they might pull a final, like, oh, we separated due to the stress, or blah, blah, blah. We separated because we weren't, you know, whatever. But in reality, it's like they're trying to move strategically. Three of Wands is like, yeah, it's like we don't want to be associated with these people. So if we have to break up, we will. And if we have to create a fall guy with Three of Wands in reverse, giving me other people, we will. This was a shut the fuck up, Jag, or I'm coming. Yeah, look at that. Two of Pentacles, money. They're trying to find a way. Yep. They've been trying to buy time to find a way so that people don't find out what they've done. Yeah, look at this. This is the Diddy parties. Three Cups in reverse. Other people, we don't want you guys to know. So if we have to detach, whatever we got to do. But I'm telling you, this was a shots fired. This was a Jaguar. If you keep running your mouth, don't forget the power that we have. We're coming for you. Guns a-blazing. That's the vibe here. Jaguar Wright didn't blank herself. If you know, you know. But I'm going to leave it here because, again, energy's garbage. Sorry for the rant in the beginning. I love you guys so much. And I really value you all so much. But the fact that I've had people send me emails with just really nasty words is just not cool. Like, can we please just have empathy for one another? And it's already a shit show in this world, obviously. So let's bond together. You know what I mean? Let's be here for one another. Let's, you know, grow together. Let's not do exactly what the media wants us to do and get angry and go externally and all that. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen with Beyonce and Jay, because it kind of looks like their next move is either going to be to literally move. I don't know if the separation will be in public or if it's... This is giving me like, I move away to like a different country. You might want to look what their extradition rules are. And then either they separate quietly and we don't know about it, or they separate out loud so that we focus on it. But it's just giving like they're drawing me to my clear quartz right here. And notice how in this clear quartz, there's still a lot of like, you can't see through it. So it's still foggy, even though it's supposed to be clear. Do you kind of get what I'm saying here? Like, this is supposed to be crystal clear, but it's actually quite foggy, which is kind of giving me the same vibe of Beyonce, Jay Z. It's like we have this perfect image. Think like Britney Spears, right? When she was young, teeny bopper. But it's like, oh shit, you're starting to figure out we're not crystal clear at all. We're actually kind of fucked up. So allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. I'm going to leave it here, besties. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you so much. Thank you to everybody that's been patient with me as I've been grieving. It has not been a fun time. But I'm going to leave it here. I can't see me doing a reading on Friday, but if I have the energy, I will try. This was just kind of like a test for me. And to those that are waiting on a reading, if you could comment down below and just let me know that you've seen this and you know, and that we're good. But I'm sending y'all so much love. Please be careful. Watch out for the news, because frankly, we can't trust half the shit they say anyway. Allegedly, no facts here. And I'm going to leave it here, besties.